first story comes from Selfless Empire. Quote, I've seen a large demon when I was 19 years old. It came into my room while I was asleep. He was about 9 feet tall and wore a dark robe, and he had the most decrepit receding face. His nose was big and hooked kind of like Gonzo, but more pointy like a gargoyle. His eyes were fixed and burned like lasers, with no emotion in them, only hate. I was a young Christian at the time. Anyways, he was floating toward me fast. When he realized I could see him, he had a look of shock in his face, and he began to departicleize and vanish. His face blew away like desert sand. This all happened in about 3 seconds. My wife began to cry and said I just saw the devil. I said no worries, I saw it too. I don't know what its purpose was, but the demon did not prevail. The second story comes from Rhett Nelson after watching Hollow Earth, My Encounter with a Darrow. I had a similar experience when I was 8. I saw a reptoid in my room. It had red glowing eyes, paralyzed me somehow, and communicated with me telepathically. It threatened to take me underground and eat me. I told myself for a long time that it was just an evil spirit shape-shifting into something that would scare me. I smelled its breath though, horrible, gave me PTSD too. For some reason after that I developed an owl phobia. Started seeing shadow people regularly, auras, etc. Very strange. The weirdest thing was, I went to see my friend who lived a few houses down the next day. I was traumatized. He seemed to be too. I nodded. We then finished each other's sentences, describing it to a T. No idea why neither one of us were actually taken, or if we were and don't remember. My experience ended abruptly with a prayer to fall asleep. Because I was so afraid, or my subconscious took over, I did. Or some divine intervention took place. Whether the case, we both saw it, survived it, and to this day I don't know what to think of the experience. I know the hollow earth exists, a higher power exists, and I have a gift, but I don't know why we are targeted by those beings or what their agendas is. Why are some of us taken and some spared or saved? Are any of us taken permanently or sacrificed? So many endless questions about this. Thanks for sharing, pal. Makes me wonder if I should too. Not much of this is going on since we're treated like we're crazy for it, sometimes even by those who profess to believe.